Hello YouTube, in this video I want to show you how to set up your Azure Kinect 3D camera to work with ROS. First of all, you need to go to the GitHub page of the Azure Kinect ROS driver. Here you can find all kind of information about the code, but first of all let's take a look at the build paragraph, because this is where we find a link to the building guide. So let's open this link, and here we see first of all the prerequisites for the installation of the Kinect ROS driver. So what we need is, first of all, we need ROS to be installed already, and we also need the Azure Kinect sensor SDK. For this video I'm assuming that you have already installed ROS. If not, just follow the link you can find here to get the full installation going. And for the Azure Kinect Sensor SDK, let's follow the next link to the installation instructions. So this video will be for Ubuntu only, so if you are on Windows there is a different procedure, but if you're on Linux you should now go to the Debian package paragraph, and then you can find another link which brings you to the Microsoft package repository to set this up, because otherwise we're not able to get the Debian packages for the SDK. So let's open this link as well. And now we are here on the Microsoft help page, and now it's important to know what our system is we have installed. So I'm running on Ubuntu 18.04. So let's first update our source list. So we just copy these commands into a terminal window to make sure that our source list is updated accordingly. So now we just update our apt, and then we should be able to find Microsoft packages. So let's get back to the previous page, and now here we can see all the libraries which are included in the SDK. So at the end we need to make sure that we have all these three libraries installed. So we can first start by installing K4A tools. We can now use apt for this, and we should be able to find it. And here we can see what packages will be installed next. So we can see, okay, we are missing the development package, so we may need to make sure that we install this afterwards. A good way to double check this is to use the search option of apt. So here we can see all the available versions and also the packages or the libraries that we have installed already. And here we can also see that the development package is not installed. So we can just copy the name of it, and then we use apt again to install the specific one. Now we have the full SDK on our computer, and so the prerequisites of the ROS package are fulfilled. Before we move on, there's another device setup we should do, as you can see here down below. So this is for Linux only, and it allows you to run the camera without being root user. So this is probably useful for most of you. Therefore, we need to place a script in a specific folder, as explained in the README file. So let's move into this folder, and we just make a simple text file which with the correct name, as explained in the README. And then we need to see what's in this file. So we follow the directions and we go to the repository, and in the scripts folder we will find the file, so we can just copy what's inside there and we can place it into the file we just created on our machine. And now we need to save it. So as you can see, you need to be root to create this file. So we need to get out again and run the nano command as a root user. So now we should be good to go, and we save the file. So now we can, every user, or you don't need sudo rights to be able to use the camera. So now it's a good time to test if our camera is working already. So we can open up the KDE viewer and make sure now that you have your camera plugged into your USB 3.0 interface, and hopefully you can see your device name showing up, and then we can start and run the camera. So as you can see, we get the live feed of the camera. So now we can continue with the ROS integration. So let's close this and then we can move on. So we go back to the driver package, and now what we need to do is we need to clone the package into a workspace. So you can now use your ROS workspace that you already have, or as I will do here in this video, I will just create an empty one. And now we are good to go. So we need to clone the repository of the driver. So we go back to the driver web page and check the link to clone it. Just copy it, and then we use the git clone command to clone the repository in the source folder of our CatKit workspace. And now if everything is set up correctly, we should be able to compile it directly. So let's use Catkin to compile it. And as you can see, it finished without any errors. So now we should be able, after we sourced our workspace, to run the driver node. So let's see here. Okay, yeah, we can run the node now. And now we have our camera working in our ROS network. Let's just verify this real quick. We can use RQT to visualize the image we get from our camera. So let's run RQT real quick, and here you can see already these are all the topics published from the driver node. So we have the depth image or the RGB image, and as you can see, it's working. So now you should be able to use your camera for your projects with ROS, and I hope I could help you with this video to set up the camera. So if you like this video, leave a like here and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in more videos like this. And if you have any questions, just write a comment in the comment section, and we probably find a solution for this. Thank you for watching.